Good day everyone. We are going to tackle the challenges encountered by Filipino millennials, which is their mental health problems. By the way, my name is Kurt Leonard Lopez. You're the one reporter for today. People are born unique. Our brains also wired differently. You have learned a better adolescent who encountered many changes in or his life, so he or she need a strong mental health condition to cope with them. According to the World Health Organization, mental health is a state of well-being in which every person knows his or her potential and can be productive to the community amid the normal stress of life. Being mentally healthy is extremely important as this affects the person's way of thinking, feelings, and acting. Mental health can affect one's daily life activities, relationships, and physical health. Anxiety, depression, and stress are the most common mental health problems of Filipino millennials today. They are very often experienced as a complex set of emotional and functional challenges. Mental health problems range from the worries we all experience as part of everyday life to serious long-term conditions. The majority of people who experience mental health problems can get over them or learn to live with them, especially if they get help early on.
Hey mom and mga buddy, I'm Lizal Joyvi Acob. I will be discussing the causes of mental health problems on millennials. 1. Financial conditions. This is one of the leading causes of mental health problems as for financial conditions burden millennials. Halimbawa na rito is tayong mga estudyante pag meron tayong mga projects and lalo-lalo na sa paggawa ng thesis.
Number 2. Physical health. Millennials with social life and comparison without themselves, the physical health issues have a huge impact.
3. Homelessness. People who don't have homes are a very poor mental issues related to their finances and the livelihood situation. Isang halimbawa dito is yung mga kabataan na wala ng mga magulang. Meron yung mga kabataan na iba na yung tinatahak nilang landas. And then meron naman yung mga kabataan na nagsusumikap magtrabaho para lang mapunan yung mga pangangailangan nila sa pang-araw-araw nilang pamumuhay. Number 4, social media. Social media use can lead to low quality sleep and human mental health. It has association with depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem. Prolonged stress. Some millennials are under stress and many times when not taken care of. The stress continues for a very long time. It can cause severe mental health problems. Isang halimbawa rito is yung mga nagbo-board exam na hindi nakakapasa.
Number 6. Discrimination and social stigma. When millennials face any discrimination in school, coaching, playgrounds, or even at their homes, it affects them very harshly.
Unhealthy home atmosphere, inappropriate behavior, overpowering parents, and others such as negative behavior by parents cause issues to mental health. Isang halimbawa nito is pag nakikita natin yung mga magulang natin nag-aaway. May negative na impact sa atin yun. Minsan may mga kabataan na naglalasing na lang. Minsan naman yung mga iba dyan is ayun na nilang umuwi sa bahay nila. Nakikitulog na lang sila sa bahay ng mga kabarkada nila kasi ayaw nilang marinig na yung pagtatalo ng mga magulang nila. Loneliness. Loneliness can leave people feeling isolated and disconnected from others. It is a complex state of mind that can be caused by life changes, mental health conditions, poor self-esteem, and personality.
Number 9. COVID-19. BCBS reported that 92% of millennials said that the pandemic has negatively impacted their mental health. The world as we knew it essentially stopped. We could not leave our house at one point in time. The news was saturated with frightening death and hospitalization statistics. Individuals were losing loved ones, jobs were unstable. In the future, it was a terrifying time, which caused many to struggle.
I'm Lizal Joyvi Acob, and this time I will be discussing the effects of mental health problems on millennials. Mental health problems can affect the millennials' lives, reducing their quality of life, academic achievements, physical health, and negatively impacting relationships with friends and family members. Isang halimbawa rito is isang honor student na matalino, mabait at may masiyahing pamilya. One day, nagloko yung papa niya at yun yung dahilan ng pagkawatak ng kanilang pamilya. Dahil sa sobrang galit niya sa kanyang ama, nagagawa na niya ngayong maglasing. Nabago na rin niya yung attitude niya at pati na rin ang kanyang mga grado ay bumaba. Sometimes, may mga problema tayo na siyang nakakapagpabago sa atin. Nagagawa natin yung mga bagay-bagay na hindi dapat natin nagagawa. These issues can also have long-term consequences for millennials, affecting their future employment, earning potential, and overall health.
Here are the factors that affect our mental health. So achieving good mental health is mainly affected by three kinds of factors, namely biological, psychological, and environmental. Now, let's go to the first biological factors. First, we have genetic makeup. Increase the risk of mental health issues or make us vulnerable to develop them. The next is injury. Injury, particularly head injuries, can possibly bring about mental illness. And lastly, other biological factors. Poor nutrition and exposure to harmful substances can cause mental health illness. Now, we go to the next factors, which is psychological factors. First, we have psychological trauma or abuse. Physical abuse, verbal, emotional, and sexual abuse can lead to mental illness or disorder. Second, loss of loved one or separation from a family member. The death of a very close family member and the separation of parents can have a negative impact among the millennials. Now, let's proceed to the last factors, which is the environmental factors. First, we have job pressure and poverty. Unemployment can put extreme mental health pressure on the person. It may cause him or her to develop mental health disorder such as anxiety and depression. In addition to that, people who live in poverty may also experience the same condition. Another, we have highly stressful environment and pressure. Difficult jobs, unrealistic expectations, and big responsibilities are only some of the stressors. Another, we have social norms. Some society's norms cause some adolescents to develop mental health disorders. Lastly, we have substance abuse. If an environment substance abuse is common, may have a great impact on the Filipino millennials' mental health. Learning the factors affect the good mental health is very important. This helps the person to be aware of the risk that can endanger his or her mental health conditions. By avoiding these factors, the person can ensure his or her mental health will always be in good condition.
How to address mental health problems? Here are the way to address mental health problems.
The first is
Plan and prioritize. Plan ahead. Set realistic goals. Celebrate your progress. Sleep well. Most people need 8 hours to function at their best. Turn off the TV and phones before bedtime. Eat healthy foods. Eat regular, well-balanced and nutritious meals. Drink plenty of water. Tune in. Listening to music for leisure can help you relax and reduce stress level. Join in. Join a club, group, gym, or whatever interests you to build your social connections. Engage with others. Connect with family and friends. Surround yourself with people that makes you happy.
Try to understand your problem and make an attempt to deal with it. Every problem has a solution. Think positive and don't let negativity take over your mind. Do things you like doing. Spend time with activities you like the most. Spend time with those with whom you feel most comfortable. Watch YouTube videos or read web content on motivation. More you will motivate yourself, more you will feel better. Develop a relationship. No one can live alone. There will be like-minded people around. Caring for others is often an important part of keeping up relationship with people close to you. It can even bring you closer together.
Mental health advocacy. Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. Affects how we think, feel, and act. We all have mental health, and it is important to each one of us. So if you are facing a challenge, you are not alone. The main problem is the one who carries the weight, as World Health Organization predicted that by 2030, mental illness will account for 13% of the total global burden of diseases. The National Center of Mental Health in the Philippines has revealed the increase in monthly headline goals regarding depression, with numbers rising from 80 goals per lockdown to nearly 400. Many people who have mental illness do not want to talk about it, but mental illness is something we shouldn't be ashamed of. It is a medical condition. It is treatable. It's not about being always happy. What you are experiencing may be a sad chapter, but you are not a sad story. Happiness can be found even in our darkest times. There is still hope. With a help and support, you can recover. You are important. You are needed. You are valuable. So stand up again, and I'll wait for you.